Well, I mean live, because I just noticed something. So it's like ice, which is water. Uh, liquid. You know what I mean? Uh, clouds, wind. That's um, they have no blocks in Minecraft. That symbol is wind. So what's another thing that is? You know, what is the next thing that you think of that is very, very soft? Uh, yeah, clouds and the wool block. That thing. What's there? Um, the fire one. I don't know if this is correct though. Is the wood block, and why do you say that? Well, guess what? That you can, you know, everybody uses it, and it does burn down easily. So, I mean, that could be the file. Not that can be what says the earth. This. There's right there. There's right there. See, rocks, you can count that as one. Cobblestone. Ocean, the river's ice. There you go. Uh, Clouds. There you go. And the fire one. There you go. See? So what does this mean for Minecraft? What does this mean? Is there gonna be a new dimension? So what the heck is happening with this? See, remember guys, and they keep on looking and looking and looking. Like back and forth, back and forth. So something that we don't see is behind that screen. If we do a 360, like turn it and see what's over there, then we know what's happening. But like I said, this, I figured it out. Look. See, all this, like I said, I figured it out. So are they finally adding like magic or something? Are they adding magic? Like in Ninjago? Remember that movie? Show? Ninjago? I'm not gonna say it, but it's like Legos, I think it was. But it's a movie. But yeah, it's that. Is this what I think it is? Are they gonna add magic to Minecraft? Or does this one right there, does that mean, is that going to be the one dimension that everybody wants? The one in the clouds, the ether, I think it was called. So if this is true, we're going to have the ether, we're going to have the nether, we're going to have the earth. No, wait a minute. Wait. No, this makes sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. Hold on. Right, hold on, wait. This kind of makes sense. Because, get it? The ice, I don't know how to do that one. Maybe the end? Wait, hold up. The clouds is this one. There's the ether. Get it? Then the stone, right there, the cobblestone, that is like, the, the earth, that, there's a lot of stone and earth, and the wood. The wood is, it means fire, because it can burn easily. And that means it's the nether. Did I just figure this out? Are they adding a new dimension? Dude, what if I predicted this correctly? Dude, I'm gonna be freaking out. I'll be doing a video about this if I did. No, my God, I'll be saving this thing as a video. Because this is an important one here, guys. Well, not important, but you know what I mean? It's a game that everybody likes and everything. But yeah, see, that means the end. That means the clouds. That means the earth. Because of the cobblestone. And that means fire. Because that can catch on fire easily, which is the nether. Did I just figure this out? Did I just figure this out, guys? I have a feeling that I did. Dude. What if I make this... What if? Dude, what if? Hey, Batman, so I'm predicting something about Minecraft. So guess what? You see this thing? Because you see the ice? Yeah, that is the end. How to think of that? Well, I don't know. Because... kind of makes sense. No, that makes sense. Because remember, it says the Ice Age as the end of, the end, of humanity that happened, way back ago. The Ice Age. But, nothing about that. We have the clouds. Yeah, the clouds. Which is the ether, dimension. We have this one right there, which is holding the cobblestone, which means it's the earth. Because remember, there's so much cobblestone, so much stone and everything. And only that, that is fire. So that means that is the nether. Does that mean we're having a new dimension? Does that mean we'll have a new dimension? It could be. It could be, though. It could. So, but we have to see tomorrow and see what happens. Dude, if I get this correctly, I'm gonna be going insane, dude. Because I want to see what happens, dude. Dude, that'd be crazy, dude. That'd be crazy. But like I said, if I'm correct about this, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm not even kidding. That would be crazy, dude. That's the only thing I can think of. You know what I mean? That is the only thing I can think of. I think it is a new dimension. So, because what does this mean then, if it's not clouds? It's nothing. To be honest. So guess what? We're probably going to have a new dimension. Because there's nothing that, they want to go ahead and spoil it, so they put ice to confuse you, I believe. And make sure you guys leave a like, because this is crazy. Because, hold on, look at this. See, look. That's the, you know what I mean? The end. Earth. That is the, nether. Then the ether. Yeah, the ether. There we go. I think I got this correct. I think I got it down. Dude, I think I got it correct. I think I got this correct right there. This one right there. And is there anything that I can't see in that video? No. So, they're holding something. Well, guys, these players are holding something. They're looking around and everything. But What other Marvel that's crazy? And wait a minute. Remember the Happy Gas and everything? Yeah, I bet they're looking at that. That is going like maybe in choke or something like that, or like doing something. Not only that, why do they get the Happy Gas and you can ride them on the back or something, or on top of their head? You know why? They're getting ready for the ether. That already makes sense. It's the ether. I'm telling you, it has to be the ether. And remember this. Why do they keep on changing? Oh, it's a drop. It's an update. I think this is going to be crazy. I'm not kidding. I think this is going to be crazy. If I got this down, I don't care how long it is, I'm going to be doing a 24-hour live. I'm going to try. A 24-hour live. Maybe longer. If I got this correct. If I did. And I promise I'll go all the way through. I'm probably not going to talk all the way in the live. I'm going to go live for 1 day. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I can. Because I lose my phone. But like I said, this is crazy. Because I might actually got this correct. I might get this down, to be honest. But anyway, guys, leave you guys leave your thoughts in the comments. In this one, I'll be turning the comments on for this one. But I am very curious about what you guys are going to say about this. Because I'm 100% sure that's it. That is the thing that's going to happen. The ether. I mean, the clouds and everything. The clouds dimension. That's why, or the sky dimension. But yeah, that's why I think it's that. Why did they add the Happy Gas and stuff like that? It only makes sense. It only does make sense. Remember this. Lots of people, they do want it. They do want the ether to happen. Remember, guys, they want the ether to be happening. The sky dimension. So yeah, you guys thoughts down below. I want to hear guys' thoughts about this. Peace out. Have a nice day, and I'll be sharing this as a video for my other channels because I think I got this down. Anyways, peace out, and thank you guys for watching, and thank you Batman for watching.